I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Release her.
She stole the... Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Une voleuse? Du poison? De quoi cette fille était-elle accusée en réalité?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Relâchez-la. Je veillerai à ce qu'elle se tienne à carreau.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it. Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Seul au monstre s'en prendrait à une enfant.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor pense que les siens vont mourir s'ils reprennent la route.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Dans ce cas, on dirait que je ferais mieux d'aller parler à Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Cette druidesse a l'air dangereuse.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Kaga semble ravi d'être aux commandes. Qui est votre véritable chef?
Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead. he'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
Je cherche Nettie.
Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves.
Je ferais bien de m'en aller alors.
It is what Korga desires. I doubt it is what Sylvanus wants.
Can't give up now.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Je peux faire quelque chose pour vous aider?
A moment. Vis medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Je cherche Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
J'ai besoin de soins, c'est urgent.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Cela va au-delà de la simple fatigue. Quelque chose s'est introduit dans mon œil.
Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
Vous savez ce que c'est? Vous pouvez m'aider?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Il avait une larve lui aussi?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
Merci. Toute aide est bonne à prendre.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
Je peux fusionner mentalement avec n'importe quelle autre personne infectée.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
C'était à bord d'un vaisseau des flagelleurs mentaux. Ils m'ont infecté après m'avoir capturé.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Je croyais que vous étiez capable de me soigner. Et votre branche alors?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you. but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Je le jure.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Comment ça? On devrait avoir commencé à se transformer?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
Vous disiez avoir suivi d'autres victimes. Se sont-elles transformées?
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Vous croyez qu'il est toujours vivant?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
D'accord. Je vais partir à la recherche d'Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Yes, I see.
I do wish I could understand you. Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Et moi je brûle de couper court à cette conversation. Je n'ai pas de temps à perdre.
I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart.
Très bien, je vous écoute.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Il s'agit d'une variété commune de gobelins, dirigée par un garde chion et flanqué de bouillagues.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
Je connais une ou deux choses à leur sujet, en effet.
Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Un dragon? Il n'y avait pas la trace du moindre dragon?
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Oui, ils hurlaient son nom comme un cri de guerre.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Je ne prête aucune attention aux superstitions gobelines.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Attendez, expliquez-moi d'abord pourquoi vous avez fait mention d'un dragon lors de notre conversation précédente.
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
I smell drama.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
J'espère que nous nous reverrons sous de meilleurs auspices.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Girls, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves.
Whoa, hey, can't say I've ever seen someone like you before. Go on, take this ring. It's lucky.
Très réussi ce tour de passe-passe.
You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change. Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Face.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
S'il y avait ne serait-ce qu'une once de magie dans cet anneau, je l'aurais senti. C'est juste du doc.
Hey, not so loud. You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left and my mother, she's so sick. I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have.
C'est bon, reprends ton anneau. Qu'as-tu à vendre?
Thank you. That means so much. That's what I got. Nothing.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Assure-toi, je ne suis pas en colère. Tu n'as même pas réussi à me voler quoi que ce soit.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
It's our job to get us out of here safely. Not
Hey, you here to trade or?
Ta partenaire est une voleuse.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
Tu pourrais au moins faire mine d'être désolé.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
C'est un excellent conseil, petit. Tu ferais bien d'écouter.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Vous aussi, vous vous êtes échappé? Les dieux soient loués. Tous les amis sont les bienvenus.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Qui est-ce?
Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Je cherche le remède qui me débarrassera de cette infection. Je suggère qu'on fasse équipe.
I like your thinking. Besides, I watched you fight at the gate. I could use an ally like you. Ready when you are.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Names strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Oh my. This is going to be a fun journey.
Children! Look who's here.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Soyez forts et veillez sur les vôtres. La confiance mène à la victoire.
Thanks.
I prefer when they smile. Any questions, children?